Hello, hello. This video I wanted to shoot to talk to all of our home buyers about a thing that the bank is going to attempt to sell you when you take your mortgage, and that is mortgage life insurance. The mortgage life insurance business is one of the largest businesses that the banks own in Canada. The rate that they charge you for mortgage life insurance is one of the highest cost products on the planet. We all think because it's easy, oh, just check this box and you'll have this insurance. It's actually sold to you by a person that's not licensed in life insurance planning at all. It has always been one of the biggest sweetheart deals that the banks have had in Canada since the beginning of time. That's why the banks lobby very hard to keep that product. Yet in reality, the product hurts every Canadian that purchases the product. If you dive into the internet and you type in denial, CBC Reports did a program many years ago about the mortgage life insurance business and how claims are disputed. So the mortgage life insurance business is not underwritten at the time you take the policy out. It is underwritten at the time that you have a claim. So what they do is there's a great big paragraph. Have you ever had this? If no, check no, and congratulations, you can have the product. So most sales associates push across the form. They just say, check the box no, and sign it. But one of the questions that's in the paragraph is, have you ever had your blood pressure tested? So on claim, if something happens to you, on claim, the bank can then come in and say, look, we've got a medical report that says that, yes, they have their blood pressure taken regularly, and they check this box no, and so they don't have this insurance. Because it's not a regulated product. There's no place that you can go to once they decline your claim. Whereas if you have your own life insurance, it's cheaper, massively less expensive, because it is a life insurance sold by a life insurance advisor like myself, is what's called a wholesale product. The bank product, a bank is a retail establishment. The products that they sell are a retail product priced at retail. The other problem with the bank's mortgage life insurance is that, I'm trying to get comfortable here on my couch, but the other problem with the bank's mortgage life insurance product is that it is their product. So what you're doing is you're buying that new product, and every 5 years when your mortgage renews, you have to get a new product. So the cost starts to soar on that mortgage life insurance product. I have helped so many people through the years as a life insurance professional with a real estate background. I've helped so many people to be able to understand their mortgage life insurance costs and save them massive amounts of money that they then go on and put that extra money on their mortgage payment to pay the house off a year or two earlier, because over time that money starts compiling massively. So when you're looking at these interest rates being 5% right now, you need to look at ways to be able to cut every cost out of your life, and your mortgage life insurance that you're carrying right now on that house, I don't care where you're at in Ontario. I am licensed in Ontario. I don't care where you're at in Canada if you're watching this video. I can go and find a life insurance advisor to be able to be in contact with you, to be able to get that fixed, and to be able to start saving that money now. I see clients that, older clients especially, that are paying $200, $300 a month too much. Younger clients, typically $20, $30 a month too much, especially couples, then suddenly it's $60 too much that they're paying for a product that the bank owns and the bank controls. Lastly, with mortgage life insurance at the bank, it pays off your house if you have a claim, so if you pass away. As long as they decide that they will honor the claim at the time of death, then it pays off the house. The challenge is that, let's say you bought a $500,000 house 8 years ago, and you only owe $400,000 on the house now. So only $400,000 is what's going to get paid off. Where if you had your own wholesale $500,000, $500,000 10-year term life insurance policy or 20-year term life insurance policy, it doesn't matter. It still will be far less expensive. If you had a 10-year term life insurance policy for $500,000 and you died and your house was you only owed $400,000, the life insurance company comes in with that extra $100,000 and gives that to your beneficiaries. Your beneficiaries decide if they want to pay your house off. The bank doesn't decide that. They can take the whole $500,000 and do whatever they wish to do with that money. They don't have to give that money to the bank. They could sell the house. If you're the only one living there and they don't need the house for nothing, they're going to sell the house. They're going to call a realtor like me, and I've done that before. I step in, sell the house after somebody passes away. I do a lot of that business. And so at the end of the day, rethink that whole concept of mortgage life insurance at the bank. We're now in a world where every dime you save becomes a dime saved in this inflationary environment. And I could tell you that what you need to be doing right now, if you have mortgage life insurance at the bank, when you took your mortgage out, you need to be calling me at 519-995-6145. You need to be emailing me at bprice4567@gmail.com so that I can build a quote for you for your own wholesale life insurance to be able to show you how much money you're going to save per month by having the right product in your product portfolio rather than having the wrong bank product, which is a super expensive retail pricing point for that insurance. If there's ever a time to start making these phone calls and to start saving some money, it's now in this inflationary environment that we're in the middle of. I do life insurance all day long. It's a very simple process that's a great fit for my real estate business. As you guys know, I let you know that real estate is really 95% of my income. That might be a little bit of an over-exaggeration because the life insurance business is just a steady, consistent thing too. In the month of July, I sold a house. In the month of July, I opened up, or will be opening up, the paperwork's finally here, I've got to do that today. We'll be opening up a TFSA for one of my real estate clients as well too. I am constantly sweeping funds and protecting them for clients that are older, moving into retirement village. Again, on Friday, I have a meeting about that as well too, to be able to help a family whose parent has moved to retirement village and having some conversations around the money that's going to be freed up once we get the house in Bell River sold. So those meetings are always ongoing. That's why I have a little bit of a life insurance business, and that's why I have a little bit of a wealth management business, is because I can have those conversations with folks and be able to truly help them at a time when there's a lot of people out there that would otherwise be trying to sell them something. I don't sell anything. I simply guide and explain. We have this option. And if it makes sense, then that's what happens. And a lot of times it makes sense. So with your life insurance, your mortgage life insurance, call me now. I'll be back in touch with you. I'll just get your birth dates and smoking history and get you a quote. That way you'll be able to then call your mortgage provider and say, what am I paying for my mortgage life insurance? And you're going to be surprised how expensive it is because it's all bundled into your payment. And then they'll tell you, oh, but you can't unbundle that. Yes, you can. It's illegal for them to force you to have mortgage and mortgage life insurance inside their product. It's completely illegal. If it's a credit union, they can force it on you because credit unions have a different legal standing here in Ontario law, or in Canadian law, actually. But if it's a regular banking institution, they cannot force you to keep your mortgage life insurance in any way. And there's all kinds of things that we can talk about just to be able to save you that money. So let's start saving money today. Give me that jingle. We'll dive in and we'll get it fixed. Thanks so much.